Hello Nigerians, hello Africans, hello the rest of the world. Once again, this is your boy, Dr. 96, aka The Realist. It is my pumping pleasure to be on here today to discuss another vital issue about our dear country, Nigeria. Today, I want to use this opportunity to advise Senator Bola Tinubu, who is the presidential flag bearer of APC. Mr. Tinubu, or Senator Tinubu, I'm giving you this advice as your son. In my previous video, I've highlighted some of the important benefits if you can just desist from this presidential race which you have embarked on. Now I want to speak on the certificate saga. The Northerners, they have enough evidence to prosecute you and to deny you of becoming Nigerian president, even if you are fortunate to win the election in 2023. Now, just the tip of the iceberg, the certificate saga has been resurfaced again, and this is a very crucial and very important evidence to disqualify you even if you win the presidential race. As I said earlier, those who are advising you, they are nothing but your major enemies. I said in my last video that there's urgent need you sack all your political advisors because they are nothing but your everlasting enemies. They are just singing your praises and leading you to path of destruction. It is mandatory. It is one of the prerequisites for a candidate who is running for any political post in Nigeria to present academic credentials. Now, you have failed form. You could not even provide the evidence of your primary school education and your secondary school education. Remember, history never lies, and they said a liar must have a good memory. When you were running for governorship position in Lagos State in 1999, you failed in your form. The primary school and the secondary school you attended. After much verification, you were denied, and no record could show your presence in those schools. Late Chief Ganifaweimi, son, Senior Advocate of Nigeria of blessed memory, raised an injunction against you that the Nigerian police should arrest you for being a criminal. You use veto power, you use your political immunity to avert judgment. Now, Ganifaweimi is no longer your enemy. He is not the only one seeking the injunction. The entire Nigerians are now saying that they really want to know the primary school, the secondary school, and the university you attended. You filled form in 1999. That is exactly 23 years ago. Now, when you are applying for the job of presidency, when you are filling your form, now you said that you were homeschooled for your primary and secondary school education. Even the degree you're supposed to have, you are saying that you lost your certificate during your exile to United States as a result of military intervention in Nigeria political system during the Abacha's era. If after 23 years you could not still provide your university certificate, it shows you are just lying, and there is no way to cover this lie any longer. It is in the website of Chicago State University that even if a student, their alumni, lost their certificate, it is just a question of $25 applying to get a new certificate. What does it cost you to apply for a new certificate if truly you pass through the school? If you could afford a private jet worth a whooping $34 million, is $25 your problem to get your certificate from University of Chicago? Even there are some Nigerians who are voluntarily saying that they are going to pay the $25 for you to get your certificate. The system abroad doesn't lie. They have archive, functioning archive. If truly you attended this school, you can reapply for your lost certificates. So it is very difficult for you to overcome this hurdle, and this is just number one. The Hausas, the Northerners, they have a lot of underlying evidence to track you. Now they've not even come with the issue of William Fan, which is still pending with EFCC. So I would like to advise you in your own interest to just humble your pie and withdraw from this race in order to avert yourself public ignominy and disgrace. The best you could have done is to project your political sun if truly you want the power to shift to the southwest. But because of your greed, because of your selfish and destructive ambition, you bribe your way. The Hausa who allowed you to win the presidential candidate of APC, they know what they are doing. They know that you don't have support. They know that your foundation could be easily shaken, and that is the reason they availed that opportunity. This is your old age, Mr. Tinubu. You don't need all this public disgrace any longer. You don't need all this public shame any longer. What do you need again? You are extremely rich. The wealth you've accumulated, you cannot exhaust it. Even your next 2 generations could not even exhaust the wealth you have amounted for yourself. Becoming a president is not a compulsory. It's not mandatory. Don't allow fame, unmerited fame, to destroy you. And those who are singing your praises, they are your enemies. So please, sir, desist from this journey. Let me speak my dialect. I'm a Yoruba. I'm your son. And I'm giving you a an advice which a true son could give to his biological father. Ẹ jáwọ́ lápọ̀n tí ó yọ bàbá. Ẹ má yẹ kán tàn yín pa. Àwọn Haúsá yìí wọ́n ní ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀sùn láti fi dínà yín láti dé ilẹ̀ ìlérí tí ẹ fẹ́ lọ. Gbogbo àwọn tó ń tàn yín tó bá délẹ̀ wọn ò ní bá yín dá sí i. Wọ́n á yọrí, àríkúyẹrí ni gbogbo wọn. Kò sẹ́yẹlé láàrin wọn. Ẹyẹlé ló ń bónílé jẹ tó ń bónílé mu tí ò kì í yẹrí lọ́jọ́ ọkú. Ṣùgbọ́n gbogbo àwọn tó ń tẹ̀lé yín yìí wọ́n á padà lẹ́yìn yín tí wàhálà bá dé tán. Tẹ́ bá dójú agbami tán wọ́n á fi yín lẹ̀. Ẹ rántí ikú Abíọ́lá. Àwọn èèyàn ló tan Abíọ́lá pé kó lọ declare ara ẹ̀ as winner of 1993 June election. But ìgbà tí wàhálà dé tán Abíọ́lá nìkan ló kù. Abíọ́lá nìkan ló ṣẹ̀wọ̀n. What I've said in my dialect is just like a sincere advice a true son could give to his biological father. What I was saying in essence is that Mr. Tinubu or Senator Tinubu should desist from this journey of no return, because the Northerners, they have enough and overwhelming evidence to deny him from reaching the seat of presidency. Allow him to win APC presidential candidates is just like a trap. They allow this because they know that Tinubu does not have a solid foundation. Tinubu has a lot of unresolved issues with Nigerian states. That is the reason they allowed him to win the primaries. And they know that definitely all this overwhelming evidence will be enough to displace him. And I'm using this opportunity also to advise him as a father that he should not listen to all the distractors around him, all the deceivers, all the enemies of progress. Because when the problem starts, when jungle mature, they will all disappear and they will leave him to his own fate. I was telling him to remember what happened to Abiola, late Abiola of blessed memory. People deceived him. People pretended as if he had their support. They encouraged him to declare himself as winner of June 12, 1993 presidential election. But when the problem started, when he was at the middle of ocean, everybody disappeared. They left him to his fate. He was in prison and he later died. And for Tinubu not to allow the same thing to happen to him, he should stop listening to all these sycophants singing his praises. This is more than $1 billion advice to you, Baba. Don't embark on journey of no return. Spend the last part of your life enjoying your wealth. The Bible says, what shall it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his life? Please, sir, respect yourself, respect your image, respect your freedom, and stop this rat race. Furthermore, I would like to use this opportunity again to address the Nollywood actors and actresses who are supporting Tinubu presidential ambition comes 2023. I don't blame you. You are all broke and lack relevance in the society. You are all just looking for cheap means to get free money. And you should all remember posterity. You should all remember Judgment Day, because you have seen light and you decided to choose the path of the darkness. And some of you, it is those who are in Nigeria that are still giving you respect and values. But for Nigerians in diaspora who have seen light, who have seen freedom, who have tasted liberty and enjoy what it takes to be free and living in free and egalitarian society, we don't respect you. How do I respect a man who is bleaching his skin in his 60s? Mr. Jide Kosoko, you are still bleaching. So a man who could not even understand the amount of evil he is doing to himself, how should one respect his opinion? And the like is of you, you should be ashamed of yourself. You are nothing but a big betrayers to Nigerians. And because of you, because of the fact that most of you have lacked relevance, because you are not innovative in your industry. Your movies are not being celebrated any longer. Nobody is buying your movie again except the illiterates. Educated Nigerians, home and abroad, they don't value your actings any longer, because most of your actings are still reflecting ancient time. All you could do, all you could act is someone in a polygamy, the danger of polygamy, like a man marries more than 2 or 3 wives. One of the wives is trying to be evil, and the evil return back to her. Most of what you are acting reflects ritual money. You are still acting movie, incarnating. The world has gone beyond that. If you really want to be relevant, and if you want to make more money, try to shift the paradigm. Try to act innovative films. Try to be where the world is currently. There's nothing to learn about your movies. And that is the reason you are all being frustrated, looking for cheap money from political thieves. If you all have fear of God, you should know that whatever you get from Tinubu is nothing but a cost money. It's an accost money. Because the wealth Tinubu is flaunting today has caused pains, agony, even death to a lot of Lagosians. And if you partake in such a wealth, you are eating blood money, and you should know the consequence. The Bible says, "He that killeth by sword must surely die by sword." Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń jẹ ohun ègún, kẹ́tì mọ̀ pé ègún máa padà lé yín lórí. This is just my message today. I remain your humble friend, Dr. 96, aka The Realist. Peace till I come your way another day. Let us be real. Let us be sincere. Let us be genuine. in all our doings. We should remember that one day we will all account before our makers, before our maker. What are you going to tell God on the day of judgment? So you should not destroy yourselves. You should not destroy the image you have spent decades to build just because of stipends. Tinubu cannot give each of you more than 5 million naira. How much is 5 million naira? This is less than $10,000. So is it because of $10,000 you people have seen light and decided to follow darkness? Is it because of little money that you people see black and you are all calling it white? Let us forget tribal and ethnic sentiments. I don't care who becomes the next president of Nigeria as long as the person is willing to do the bid of Nigerians. And from all these presidential candidates, the only person who have shown outstanding charisma to take Nigeria to the promised land is Peter Obi. He is the one revealing all his plans, strategies to take Nigeria out of poverty. And these plans and strategies are those strategies and plans that have been taken by the countries who are leading the world today, economically, technologically, educationally, to mention but a few. Tinubu is just power crazy. Atiku is just power crazy. They are not articulating. They are not saying what they want to do. They are not mentioning their intended plans to take Nigeria out of poverty. And you all are blindly supporting them. And some of you are giving an excuse that because Tinubu is a Yoruba, that is the reason you have to follow him. If your brother wants to kill you and a stranger is ready to liberate you, who do you follow? Be sincere and be genuine to yourself. Bye. Till another day. Peace.